Valder here, your Fun Stampers Journey Coach. Today I want to show you a card done with the bloom box from March. If you are watching me today, which is March 29th, I believe, 2016, you only have 2 more days to get this bloom box. This bloom box is absolutely adorable. And inside our bloom box comes the stamp set. It comes with the directions on how to do your projects. Along with that, it also gives you a website that you can go to get more ideas with this stamp set. Inside our little packet, we also have tips that Richard gives to us. It is amazing. I absolutely love this. And this is the one and only time that I don't have to think up the projects. I don't have to sit down and cut. Everything is done for me. They come in little packets like this. With all of the embellishments. We have the glitters, we have everything that we need except for some adhesives and your inks. It's just absolutely a wonderful project to get. So I highly recommend it. This one is to do with the little pink flamingo, and I'm just going to absolutely love it. I'll be using this a lot during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Tickled Pink. I just love, love, love it. So let me just show you a couple of things that I want to just point out. So you're going to get these little sequins and whatnot, but they come in containers that are absolutely filled to the brim with some great little, like I said, little sequins. All right, so that's the ones that were used on here, but you get some of these so you can kind of try them out and see if they work good for you. This right here is just a very fine glitter. That's called our sparkle dust, and that is very, very fine glitter. The glitter that is on here is a little bit bigger, and those are called sparkle cuts, and they're just a little bit bigger than those. And then we have our super duper big ones, and those are called clear sparkle. So you have a bunch of things in here. Now these right here are my absolute favorite. I think they are the cutest things ever. You get these in the pack, but I bought some on the BOGO last month, which is buy one, get one free, and aren't they absolutely adorable? And the colors together are gorgeous. I just love these. So those are the little things that are in the middle of the trees right there. Let me just show you a couple of different things. What I want to show you first is what this little frame is made of. This is on our sale this month, which is only good for 2 more days. So if you like this, make sure you get it because it's 20% off. So this is the actual frame. It comes in this set right here, which is called Snapshot Frames. A lot of people don't give this a second look if they're not a scrapbooker, but this is far from being just a scrapbook die, okay? This can be used, look at that, how cute it just kind of frames this whole picture, and it has nothing to do with scrapbooking. So this is the frame that cut that out. Now let me just show you a couple of other pieces that go along with this. So this one right here is the love, and it's also got the heart, so it's kind of an all-season die set, which people just don't even realize. And then the boo and the bat. This one right here is my all-time favorite. I can't stop cutting these out. They are just the cutest things ever. Not only do you cut out a leaf, but you also have all the little vines that go along with it. And they're cut. They're actually cut into this beautifully intricate cut flower, or I'm sorry, leaf. And then we also have the joy with the little berries and the holly. It is just an absolutely very versatile die set. So don't overlook this in the catalog. If you really want it before the end of March, you're going to get 20% off. It'll still be in the catalog, so you can still get it just at full price. As long as I'm going to show you that one, I'm going to show you one more. And this one is called the Journey Blooms Holiday Set. And this one also has pretty much every holiday that you can think of, all right? Just a little bit different. Here they are right here. This one goes along with these, and this is the mistletoe. This is just a cute little bow. Now these, what's unique about these is that they don't cut, but they do emboss. So you have embossed veins inside this one. You have the bows, and you have all the little intricate things in here. You have a little snowflake inside a snowflake here. The lines are on the bat, and then here's your holly and your berries to go along with that. So that's this little die set right here. Again, this one is also on sale for the month of March. So make sure you don't overlook these. Go look through your catalog. You have 2 days left. All right. And speaking of 2 days left, I'm not going to go without showing you our new spring into summer catalog. It is amazing. It has some of the most adorable things. We have new bloom benefits, and if you see this right here, this is a little die, and in this die, it has a little stamp set that goes along with it. So you can get the die for free. And then you can get the little stamp set that goes along with it. Isn't that so cute? It says don't sink. I think that's absolutely adorable. The papers, the ribbons, again, dies with the stamp sets, they are absolutely gorgeous, okay? But my favorite thing, okay, and you're going to want to order these lickety-split, I'm going to tell you, my favorite thing in this are the Journey Color Splash watercolor pencils. There are 48 coordinating colored pencils. I am so excited about those. They work with our blending brushes, and the Color Splash sheets are also brand new, so that is something that is very exciting. So make sure when you put in your order before the end of March that you add this catalog to your order. It's $3.95. The number is CL0011. So make sure you get this new catalog. You can also look at it online. It's up and live right now. Okay, so let's get to our card, all right? So this is the card that we're going to make. I am going to take my card base, and I am going to use a little bit of a different card pack. This one is going to be done at the end of March, but this one is going to be brand new, lickety-split at the beginning of April. And this is going to be our summer mini catalog. Let me just show you real quick. It's called Fun-Filled Prints. And here are just some of the pieces of cardstock that are in there. I cut them up and I was kind of using them to see which one I wanted to use on this. And I decided I wanted to use the gorgeous little flowers that are on there. All right, so that's going to be our background piece. And then I have my whipped cream right here. And then I have my frame that I cut out with that die that I just showed you. So let's put those pieces together first. I'm going to take and use my Easy Glide for the back end of this. And yes, the opposite sides of this paper pack are black and white. And you guys know how much I love black and white. All right, so there is that right there. I want to raise that one, I think. So let's just take and put this right over our Easy Glide. All righty. So let's take these off. We've got a lot of dimension going on this card. That's why I just absolutely love it. And like I said, you're not going to be able to see the beauty of it unless you do it for yourself. The nice thing about this is it all comes pre-cut, ready for you to go. And I told you how exciting that is for me. Somebody who is always planning and who is always cutting, I don't have to do any of that. So with this right here, I'm just going to take and put a couple of these down, and then I'm going to take my smaller ones and put those on the corners right here, and I think that should be enough right there. All right, so now let's take the tops off of these, and see how fun this is? I've done a couple of things ahead of time so that you didn't have to watch everything, but I'm just going to lay this on here. Now this one is cut just a little bit smaller than the white piece of cardstock. Okay, so there's our little frame right there. Now the next thing that I did, these circle dies are also on sale until the end of March. Remember, these are absolutely awesome. They not only have the cutters, but they also have the perforated ones. So make sure you check these out. The circles, the squares, the rectangles, there's a couple more. They're all together. The Journey circles, there's a set of 10, and they are 20% off. So here is my the one that cut the circle, and then this one right here, let's take and change this out really quick and put in my spatula, because that's the best way to get these out. So I just put this underneath like that, and it just comes popping right out. Alrighty, so there's my circle. I'm just going to take my Easy Glide and add that to the bottom right there. Now I pre-stamped and cut out the little palm tree trunk right here. All right, so I stamped that. I love to to do a lot of pre-cutting. I like to do a lot of cutting and coloring, and that's what I did with these. So this one right here I'm going to take and just cut off a little bit of it and put on my Easy Glide. Okay, and add that underneath. There we go. Right underneath here like this. Alright, just kind of at an angle. And that's just glued straight down. Now, I also took and punched or cut out a bunch of the leaves, stamped and cut them out. Now that's this leaf right here, and it comes with several different leaves, and you'll see how they're used in different projects. But that's the leaf that I used, and I'm going to use 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, yep, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I did these, I cut out enough to do a bunch of different cards, because that's what I love to do. Now on these, what I'm going to do is just add adhesive to the back of them, and I think that I'll use some of my little glue foam squares right here. All right, so we don't need a lot of them because they're just going to get cut right out. Okay. Now you can take and cut them like I did here, and I really like the look of that. But I'm going to leave this one whole just to show you that you don't have to do that. But you want to make sure that it all stays within the card. Now, if you were going to cut it like I did, you wouldn't glue all of this together. You would take and just put these on first and then cut. All right. So I'm just going to take and put this one right here, and let's see. We'll go. That one was going to go right there. You want to make sure that it doesn't go over, and that's why I'm showing you how to do this. You don't want it to go over the edge of the card. All right. And then we're going to put that one there, and this one here, and last but not least, we'll put this one that goes right over that right there. Now, the beauty of these little guys right here, it's going to cover up all of these little spots right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my my little bird here. Now, what I did with him was I stamped him, and then I embossed him. You don't have to do that, but I absolutely love to do that. And then I colored him in with our, let me just show you. I took one of my old blocks, and I put re-inkers on here, and I put my blending fusion right along here like this. I'm going to show you how I colored him. And then I took my blending brush, pick up a little bit of the fusion blender. I pick up some white, my whipped cream right here, and then I pick up my colors right here. And when you pick up the white, what it does is it makes the color look very, very opaque. It's absolutely gorgeous. I want you to give this a try. I don't need this part, but I'm just going to show you how I colored it. And then I'm going to go back in with my darker color and just shade just a little bit. But the beauty of this is adding that whipped cream, and it's all in Richard's directions. They're absolutely amazing. So what I need with this right here is not to color the whole thing in, because I've already colored in my big one. So what I need to do right now, here's my big one. What I need to do is just cut out, this is called paper piecing, and I need to cut out just his wing. So I'm just going to grab my scissors and very quickly just cut out the wing. And we're going to pop that onto our little bird so it gives it even more dimension. This card is my favorite out of the whole box. It is just the cutest thing ever. And I think it's because I like it so much because it has so much character and dimension to it. So let's just finish cutting this out. I've got a couple more little tips to show you here. Okay, so here's his wing. Okay. See, it just goes right over the top of it. So what I did was I just flatly colored this, and now I'm just going to add one of our little foam squares. You need to have different sizes. I can't stress that enough because everything fits differently. All right, so now I'm going to add, I'm going to add that to the end right there. Okay, looking good so far? Absolutely. All right, so now I'm going to add him. How do I do that? I'm going to take and put some foam dots on the back. Again, I think I'll put a big one in the middle of him because that'll be his big anchor, okay? And then I'm going to take some little ones right here and one on his head right up here. Okay, so you see how they fit just perfectly? Then I'll put one right here. You can never have too many. Now, I don't want his feet kind of caving in, so what I'm going to do is grab my journey dots, and I'm going to, this is just a really neat thing to do, is to just take these and roll them. If you roll them, what's going to happen is they're going to give the bottom part of it a dimension, just like that. All right, I'm going to put one there on that foot, and then I'm going to put one here on this foot, and see, now you don't have to cut anything. You don't have to, and it's still gonna pop up. All right, there we go. Alrighty, we're almost done with this card, believe it or not. And the only thing that took me a little bit of extra time is the cutting, but you guys know how much I love to cut. So I'm just going to place him right here. I'm going to leave the words off of this one because I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but I've got a few more things left to do. One of the things that I need to do is to add my little sequins right here, and those are the green ones. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of lay them out here, seeing where I want them. I could even add some colored ones to it if I wanted to, but I'm going to stick with the green, I think. So I'm just going to grab some of my Journey Glaze and adhere these with Journey Glaze. So let's just lift this up, and all you do is just pop a little drop on there, and then just lay it down and let it dry. Okay, I like to do the drops onto the cardstock and then just lay these on there. So we want to make sure we cover up where the tail ends of these are. Alright, and I'll add one more right over here. And I can go back and add more if I need to after they're dry and I look at it. Alright, so aren't they the cutest little things ever? Then we'll put the top back on that, but first we have to add one more thing right here. Okay, see how the little dots, the little glue dots are popped up? So his little feet are popped up also. It looks really cute with the saying right over here. I'm going to wait and hold off on that. But now what I need to do to finish up this card is to add the little sparkles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a little bit, not a lot, where I want the sparkles. And I'm using my Journey Glaze because that's nice and clear. So I'm just going to add a little bit just to where I want it. I think I'll put some down here on his belly and a little bit up here. Don't overdo it because you don't want the whole guy to be sparkly, okay? So now I'm just going to take my little journey cuts. Now the reason I did this was to show you in your bloom box, you can take and you can reproduce these. These are things that we have in our catalog. So when you go to buy the bloom box or when you get your bloom box, know that you can make more and more and more of these. You can believe that in October during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, this is going to be a huge set for me. So if you have somebody that you know that has breast cancer or had breast cancer, or you just like to help people celebrate their wellness, this is a great stamp set to use. Tickled Pink. Love, love, love it. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed my post for today, and please sign up for the bloom box before the end of the month so you can get your Tickled Pink set too. Take care and have a great day.